Hey there guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for watching today. Today we are back with another Funko Pop unboxing for you and also a little bit of Funko Pop news. And I know a lot of you guys out there, along with myself, are big Spider-Man fans. Spider-Man, of course, my favorite Marvel character. I know that's the same for a lot of you guys out there, just because he's such a special character. And everyone loves Peter Parker, Miles Morales, all the different versions of Spider-Man, and so we have some huge news on the horizon for all you Spider-Man Funko fans out there. So today we are going to be taking a look at a brand new Spider-Man Funko Pop that I just got in. It's an Amazon exclusive as a part of their Beyond Amazing series. We've taken a look at the first couple editions from that new line. They are pretty cool, and I'm excited to take a look at today's as well. We also have an announcement of a brand new Spider-Man No Way Home Funko Pop that's going to be coming up later this year. We finally have gotten something. We have not gotten any word on any No Way Home Funko items ever since that original wave. The last thing to release was the Spider-Man Funko Soda late last year. So it's been quite a while since we got anything. We've been waiting patiently to hear something. And we did get some information from Funko Marvel News, as they did tell us about some potential new Spider-Man No Way Home Funko Pops also coming potentially early next year. So we have a ton of Spider Funko news to cover today. So let's go ahead and get into it and check out the Funko Pop that we were able to pick up. So the new pop, I have it right here, and it actually came very, very quickly. So it did release from Amazon, like I said. And what they've been doing the past few times for these new exclusives is they have something called the Amazon Treasure Truck. So it's going to be exclusively for Amazon Prime members that you can purchase something and it will be shipped to you next day. And I got it very, very quickly. So I was definitely excited to get this, and I've checked out this pop. This is definitely a great one here, and it is a new Spider-Woman pop. Now this one is Spider-Woman Maddie Franklin, and this is really cool. Of course, there are a couple different versions of Spider-Woman. So there is the, I believe it's Jessica Drew, and we do already have a Funko Pop of her, which is really cool. I do want to add that one to the collection, but we also have Maddie Franklin as well. And this one definitely looks really sick. I just love the design of this figure. The suit there looks great with that black and the red. It really does look sleek, even with the accents on the toes there. Looks awesome, and that spider logo in the middle of the chest. The mask that she has on her eyes looks fantastic. A little bit more bug-like than what we would see from a regular Spider-Man suit. And then the kind of Iron Spider arms coming out of the back. They're not quite Iron Spider. It looks like they are more used from like possibly webs. You even see a little bit of webbing there on the back of her as well. So that is really, really sick, kind of using those as wings. I do like that a lot. This pop has an amazing detail, and of course she's on a base where she's actually jumping into the air as well. And so this is a part of their newer Beyond Amazing series, and they've announced a few pops and have released a few pops from this line. So far we have the Spider-Man 2211 pop. We also have the Mangaverse Spider-Man, and then we have this Spider-Woman Maddie Franklin, the new connecting pieces for the Spider-Man Sinister Six. So they announced a couple ones already, like Doc Ock and I believe Sandman, and then I think it's the Vulture one that's a part of this Beyond Amazing series. But yeah, this one's definitely a really great one and a really unique one. I'm glad that they're branching out some different Spider-Man characters, bring them in. We talked about in a previous video about possibly some other characters that we can see in this Beyond Amazing line, and I said Spider-Woman was definitely one of them we can see. Silk is another one we can possibly see, although we are seeing a version of Silk coming out for San Diego Comic-Con as well. But the possibilities are endless because there's so many different Spider characters within the Spider-Verse. But this is a definitely cool one to be able to add. And then we also got an official announcement of a brand new Spider-Man No Way Home Funko Pop that's gonna be hitting homes later this year. And this one is a AAA exclusive. It is actually Spider-Man in the gold suit, which really does look awesome. I love how he has his mask off and how he's kind of leaping in the air. That definitely looks clean. I think absolutely an upgrade over the last black and gold suit they put out prior to the movie. However, what's cool about this, not only is that in a AAA exclusive, it also does have a glow-in-the-dark chase variant. and the glow-in-the-dark Chase does have the mask on. That is really cool, and it seems like the whole kind of mask and part of the suit will actually glow up. That does look really cool. It is available for pre-order a lot of different places like Entertainment Earth. I've seen other online retailers like Pop City and some others, and V-Rare Store also put up for a pre-order there. So if you wanted to go ahead and put a pre-order for that pop, make sure you get it. You can go ahead and do that. Unfortunately, the AAA exclusives do end up being a little bit more expensive at $20 for the common, and then will be a lot more if you want to guarantee yourself a Chase. But still a really cool pop to be able to grab as a Spider-Man fan. And now finally, let's get into the juicy details for today. The new rumored Spider-Man No Way Home Funko products that should be coming at the beginning of 2023. It looks like the information coming from Funko Marvel News on Twitter and Instagram. They did post a list of pops that we could be getting, and it does say that they are supposed to be coming Q1 of 2023. So potentially January, February timeframe, we could finally see these pops hit stores. There's going to be some exclusives, but I believe this list is actually all going to be mostly the common versions. They have a couple of the villains from Spider-Man No Way Home that are going to be made into Funko Pops, and one of them is Doc Ock. Dr. Octopus, of course, one of my favorite Marvel villains, and he is so great seeing Alfred Molina back as that character in No Way Home, and now be able to see an updated version of his Funko Pop would really be awesome. We do have a couple Doc Ock Pops actually in the collection. Last year they did release the Spider-Man animated series Dr. Octopus, and then they also have the original Dr. Octopus as well. Both really cool pops, but this one is going to be our first live action Spider-Man Doc Ock pop. So that's going to be really cool to see. And then we're also going to be getting a common Electro. And this is really cool because I never thought that we were going to see Jamie Foxx back as Electro again, but we did for this movie, and that was so awesome to see. He was great in the movie, although he didn't have the biggest role of the film. He was still really, really cool with some definitely standout moments. And now we're getting a different version of Electro. They have put out Electro Pops for the Amazing Spider-Man 2, but now we're going to get that updated look, because he does look a little bit different in No Way Home compared to Amazing Spider-Man 2, so that's going to be interesting to see there. It does not look like other villains like Sandman or Lizard are going to be getting Funko Pops as of right now as far as the common wave, but they are putting out another Green Goblin Pop, which that would be really cool, and I'm sure they're going to be doing it without the helmet on, since the majority of No Way Home, he does have the helmet off. Although he does have the one scene on the bridge fight where he does come in with the mask on. So I'll be interested to see if they have him with the mask on or if they have him with the mask off, but maybe with the hood over his head. And the last thing as far as villains on this list, it does look like there is supposed to be an Electro glow-in-the-dark pop and t-shirt bundle. It doesn't say where it's going to be exclusive to, but normally for these pop and tee bundles, they do like to go over to Target. And that does make sense, since Target has put out plenty of Marvel and Spider-Man exclusives in the past, including the Spider-Man animated series pops that came out last year. That would be really cool to get that glow-in-the-dark version of Electro. Now when we get more into some of our heroes, they do have some of those pops coming out as well. We do have another one for Doctor Strange. It does not say what the Doctor Strange pop is doing. It could just be maybe him levitating, maybe when he was coming in at the end, maybe trying to do the spell to wipe everybody's memory of Peter Parker. That could be an interesting pop to do, especially if he's like casting a rune or something like that, casting that spell. That would be cool to see. And then we also have MJ, and she's going to be holding the box that they use that are going to try to send everybody back to their original universes. So she's going to be carrying that box there like she did in the movie. So it's going to be cool to see a different version of MJ. And then of course the best part of this list is going to be the new Spider-Man pops for Spider-1, Spider-2, and Spider-3. So in the movie, of course, they call themselves Peter 1, Peter 2, and Peter 3. On this listing it says Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2, and Spider-Man 3. So I assume that Tom Holland's Spider-Man is 1, Tobey's is 2, and then Andrew's is 3. And so they're going to be having Funko Pops for all 3 of them coming out, looks like individually, and I'm sure eventually they are going to be doing maybe 3 packs, as Funko loves to do that, maybe a pop moment of the 3 of them together. over at the Statue of Liberty. That is going to be really cool to see if they do that. I'm sure they will, but it looks like initially they'll be putting them all 3 out as single pops, and they're also going to be making some pocket pops for all of them. And hey, I think I might have to get Toby and Andrew and Tom pocket pops and put them all together on my keys, because that would be so sick. And then definitely my favorite thing out of any of the pops on this list is going to be the finale suit. That is such a beautiful suit, and the fact that we're going to be able to get it as a Funko Pop. People have been asking since the day the movie released, please give us that suit as a Funko Pop, and we're going to finally be getting our wish in 2023. Now, I'm sure they're going to be putting out way more pops than this list for No Way Home, because No Way Home was the biggest movie since Avengers Endgame. Nearly made $2 billion. One of the top 5 highest grossing movies of all time. So it is definitely one that has to get more than just 7, 8, 9, 10 pops. They are definitely going to have more. I expect a Lizard Pop. I expect a Sandman Pop coming from somewhere. The Pop Moments, the 3-packs, maybe even a 5-pack of the different villains coming together. You're going to see so many different figures from No Way Home, and I cannot wait for them to put out more stuff. So that's all we have for today's Spider-Man filled edition of our Funko Pop news. And it was really cool being able to check out this Spider-Woman Funko Pop. I am definitely looking forward to all of those Spider-Man No Way Home Pops eventually coming. The one that is a AAA exclusive will be coming later this year, but the rest of them have not been officially announced. And make sure you keep in mind, these are rumored lists, so they are not confirmed or guaranteed to happen. So if something on this list did not come to fruition, it could be maybe because it was planned, maybe because poor information was given over to this person. They have been pretty on the money in the past, but you never know what could happen. There have been pops that have been announced or thought to be coming, and then they never get released. But if any of these come, and I definitely think they will, I'm going to definitely be excited to check them out. Now, I do want to hear from you guys. What do you think about, first off, the Spider-Woman Maddie Franklin Funko Pop? Were you guys able to pick it up, or do you plan on getting it here in the near future? What do you think about this line? And also, what do you think about the new Spider-Man No Way Home Funko Pops coming later this year and next year? Are you excited about them coming? What would be your favorite from the list that we talked about? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. And of course, if you guys have not already, if you enjoy the content, make sure you consider hitting that subscribe button. Also, leave a like in the video. That does make a massive difference. And you can always hit that bell to be notified whenever we have new videos. And thank you guys so much for watching today. And as always, we'll see you again real soon.